Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Anno 1800. Coming at you with more of our Import Island series. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Circling once again high above Supply Island, I wanted to start this episode off by showing you what we ended up with when it was all said and done for a harbor here on Import Island. Or sorry, this is Supply Island. I apologize. Supply Island. So this is where all the things will come in and out, mostly out, and headed across the bay. And I think it looks really good. It kind of fits in nicely. It's got a nice little symmetry to it, of course, which I always love. Today, what we need to do is we need to get some bread going, and I think I'm going to do that on a whole other island, because bread's going to take some space up. And I can't get this to go away. I don't know what. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't want to do it. It's kind of weird. So, I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy about it. Looks good, looks good. So, what I want to do is I want to do Bread Island, like I said, because if you come over to here, like this, you will see that we can do pretty much everything. We can get the sausage brought over here, and we can get the soap brought over here, because we're making those on a supply island. But we can't get the bread. That's the only one. Happiness, we've got Beer Island, and we've got Schnapps Island, which I have upgraded. So the only thing left to really do is Bread Island, and we'll be good to go. So let's take a quick look at what we ended up with as well for Schnapps Island. So I added on the extra section here, like this. And I was able to squeeze in.
How about the contract for the Emporium Exotique?
No, thank you.
The reality of it hits you?
So the next thing to do, like I said, is now that we have this, is just the Bread Island. So this is what we ended up with. We squeezed it in, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm actually going to come over here, where I've got a little bit of stuff set up here, and we're going to make a quick little Bread Island. The other thing is, too, that you may notice, is that we are quite a bit short on workers. Farmers and workers. Well, farmers especially. So if we have time, I might just put a little village in here, enough to get a bunch of farmers going, and help sustain some of this, because we're going to be pretty tight on farmers as soon as we get this Bread Island going. So let's go in here, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and build this in place. It looks pretty good. Nope. This one's the one that has to do it. This one doesn't have the materials to do it. And there we go. There. Doesn't really matter where it goes, I suppose. You go in there. Let's get everything else that we have. Okay, it's already automatically put it all in there for that one. You go ahead and stick your stuff in there as well, as best as we can. And let's get to work. Now, what I want to do is, like I said, this is going to be Bread Island. And I'm just going to set that up like that. And I actually don't mind this, because I'm going to set up a road that goes 3 over. I think I'm going to set a road up that comes right down through here. Like this. To there. I think we got some pretty good space here to do some bread. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm just going to come in here and do my thing. So, consumables. And we need some farms. Now, I was just thinking, how much space do we need? Let's go back over here. I want to actually just take a second here. At the most, we would need what exactly? 5, 9, 10. Let's say 10 at the most to get this stuff in. So if I was to come over here like this and draw another line in here like this for that's 10 there. And then do this like that. Then we would start the farms here. Now, the big question would be, did I leave enough room here? Right there. Let's just find out, shall we? For our standard farm, we stick this guy in here like this. And we are in the wrong mode. There we go. Let's upgrade that guy there. And I believe it's 3. Whoops, that's 2. That's 2. Let's go 3 here. Just enough room. Just enough room. It's beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead and get... Let's go like that. And... that. And that. And... let's see. Let's get this filled in here and start to take a look at how we want this to go. Whoops, wrong one. Now, I mean, I love the layout that I have on the main island that we originally did. And I think I pretty much want to stick to that because it's just what feels good. So that means, you know, that you've got the in between each set of 2, you can have a road and a line of trees, if you will. Originally, I actually had it when I had this in a completely other location on the island. I actually had it with tree, then road, then tree in between each. But that might be a little overkill. I don't know. My guess is that if I set up half of this, we'll be getting pretty close to what we need. Maybe we need more than that down the road, but it'll certainly get us started, I think. So... And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this. I need one more space actually here. And let me double check I'm doing this right. Yeah, so you need 2 of those for every 1 flour mill. So if we stick the flour mill off to the side here like this. And like that. And we need the bakeries times 2. We can put those... Actually, we need warehouses. Let's fit the warehouse in so we know what we're looking at here. Put that like that. And that like that. And then that allows us to stick in our bakeries at the back here. Like that. And like that. I think we're out of supplies, folks. Try and fill ourselves back up here. And that should be upgradable now. Get some roads lined up in here. Like this. And like that. What do we think? Not bad. Gets us some bread going anyway, and then we would get the road going up through like this, and we'll get some trees going up in there, like... Actually, no, yeah, let's go this one now. Let's go like that, and down here like that. Not bad. So, there you have, oops, some bread going on there. I'm going to grab this ship here, and I'm going to go ahead and make a trade route for this guy. And it's going to go from here to here, and that's going to be... where are you, bread? I've gone too far, clearly. There you are. Go from there to there, and let's just double it up. Because, I mean, it's a pretty short route, so it shouldn't be too bad, but just in case, we'll go like that. Except, there's the bread. And then this guy here, I don't know, over there. This guy can go ahead and come back this way, and if we're needed, we'll do that. And this guy's actually going to go like this. Oh, we're stacked up on wood there, aren't we? Darn it. Throw that, and grab a few more bricks. And head back over here, just in case. So that's enough bread for now. So that means pretty soon these guys will have bread.
Proper job.
And then all they will want over here is the beer. And then these two guys here. The sausage and the soap. Because they'll have that. So let's go sausage and soap. And put them on a boat. And you know what I'm going to do? I actually have a boat over here. I have one extra boat over here. I'm actually going to make it right here. I'm going to go like this. This guy's going to become a trade route. We're going to go from there to there on a small ship. Just so we have some variety and appearance as well, right? And this is going to be the picking up. Ooh, it doesn't have. That's interesting. We might have to expand the sausage. Expand the sausage. Stop it. And soap. There we go. There's lots of soap. But it looks like we might be having to expand the sausage on Supply Island because the sausage production appears to be a little on the... Oh, wait. Wait. Yeah, that's the one we want there. Okay. So it looks like this one is pulling a lot of sausage over. And that's not good. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Pretend I didn't say anything. There you go. Turn back around. My apologies. Okay, so Bread Island's underway. We do need beer as well. And that means we need another boat. And I'm going to go... Where's this guy here? This guy here, you know what? You're going to become a trade route as well. You are going to go like this. And we're going to go from Ireland over to Import Island. And that's going to be toting the beer. And we'll make that, again, a pretty short route, so it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll double it up there anyway. And see how that does. So there goes the beer. So now we got beer incoming. And we got the sausage and the soap. That'll get started here shortly. And that should be everything. That'll get started. The bread's on the way. The beer's on the way. They'll be freaking fantastic. They'll be as ecstatic, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be ecstatic. And I think what I also want to do, we haven't done it yet, and I don't know why. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's just make it all grow. Kerplunk. We had enough resources too. There you go. Look at all the workers. That is a lot of workers, ladies and gentlemen. But one thing we are a little bit short on is if we go not on this island because we don't have the commuting on this island, but on this island, actually that's unusual. All of a sudden, the farmer workforce has actually gone up. Maybe we had an island situation. I wonder where that's going on. That's unusual, right? I wonder why that was so low and it's kind of gone up a bit. I added one island, which gives me a couple hundred workers. No, that's not but that doesn't count because I didn't put the thing on it either. This island is using exactly the 200. Sorry, the 100 workers and the 200. Sorry, the 100 of the 200 farmers and all 200 of the workers that you get to start with, regardless. And it seems like that's exactly what they need, so we're going to be okay there with the bread output. I might go ahead and upgrade these guys. Maybe I'm not because... Oh, this guy got here. Perfect. Perfect, because I'm going to allow me... I don't actually need to necessarily. but at least it's done. And this guy I'm going to bring over to here and leave him somewhere adjacent. The next thing we want to do is we want to do these, just a little bit of farmer action going on. And that means maybe just fill in this area in here, to be honest with you. Not get too carried away. It looks like we're alright, but I wouldn't mind just expanding a little bit. I think we'll be okay for space. There's lots of room to do all the other things we want to do here, but I just feel like maybe just a little bit of a space like this. And then somewhere in the middle, we stick a marketplace. Like that. Like that. And go like that. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. We can do anything we want here, really, because it doesn't really matter. And I'm thinking we just throw down some farmers' residence like that. And these guys should have everything they need. Oops. Do. Like that. What we can do is, we have fire stations a lot around here, but I'm going to go ahead and stick another one in somewhere in the middle, just so we got it. And what else do we need? We need a pub. Let's go ahead and just throw a pub down right in there in the middle as well. And we'll get some roads going around here like this. And we can add in some more of the residents. Didn't mean to do that. Throw those in there. And what else do we got here? 3. Let's see. Let's go like that.
You reached a new milestone.
There we go. Go like that. Let's put those there like that. Not too shabby. And then 1, 2, 3. Let's go there, there, there. Like that. Leave a little bit of space. Whoops. And then I think once we're done this, we'll kind of... Oh, that's... Okay. Alright. That's not what I was thinking. Oh, that needs a road up there. Yeah, that's fine. We can get a road in there. Let's see. Let's get a road down through there. You know what? No, change my mind. Let's not get a road down through there. Let's go like that. Keep it ice and open. I don't know why I just do it that way, guys. I like, if it's going to be a permanent situation, I don't want it to be just nothing but stacked on top of one another housing, you know? It just doesn't feel right to me. This guy here is a little unusual. I don't like that. I can't do that. That's fine. There we go. So now we're up over 1,000 farmers. Well, now that we've added this in, and it actually kind of feels good to have all this, have some housing in here with all the work going on. It kind of makes sense and it feels good. So let's go ahead and be happy about that, shall we? Okay, I'm happy about it. So let's do it. All right, next, I think it's just about time for another edition of Sunken Treasures Expedition. The Cape of Trelawney. The Queen fled the casino at high speed, and your own carriage is some distance behind. Your driver thinks she's headed up the coast, perhaps to a ship. You can either keep up your pursuit, or else rush to your own ship, which, if the others with the orders you have given to the captain have been followed, should be waiting in the Monegasque marina. And it looks like we're just make a choice here. So continue pursuit or get to your ship. I think I'm going to count on the orders having been given, and I'm going to get to my own ship. We have good navigation, so we should be able to get after him. Okay, the Cape of Trelawney continues. Your ship is indeed waiting in the marina. Quickly, you rouse the captain and his crew and weigh anchor. Before long, twinkling Monegasque is behind you, and from the next bay, you spot an impressive ship in the distance. How was she able to leave port so fast? You either can continue to chase Her Majesty or send her a message of peace with your signal lamp. I'm going to go ahead and use my best chances here and go navigation, which is the reason why I went to my own ship in the first place. Your helmsmanship is most impressive. The Queen calls over to you as you bring your ship up alongside hers. Meet me at the Cape of Trelawney, she says. You point your ship towards Trelawney. Sorry, you said that. Sorry. Haha. The southernmost point of the old world, where not 15 years previous a great naval victory was won over La Corona by the heroic Admiral Nadaski. The lap of victory is there waiting for you, and the Queen receives you warmly aboard. You are finally able to ask why it is that she has run away. Okay. Here we go. I had a feeling the Cape of Trelawney was our destination.
But to address it, our nation has lost its pride, but pride can be restored. This place, Trelawney, is the site of my father's great naval victory over our rivals, La Corona. We were the victors here at Trelawney, but all the spoils remain in the lap of Poseidon. The scepter of Capon has long granted its bearers indisputable authority, but it sank to the depths, along with La Corona's fleet. I can still smell Father's victory here at Trelawney. It is his greatest legacy. Finding the sunken scepter of Capon, the trophy we never claimed for that victory, will remind us of our past glories and restore the people's faith in their monarch. We shall build a new capital of the realm here, perhaps call it Crown Falls, in view of the sparkling cataracts you see the island possesses. This may be my greatest legacy. Help me build it, and find the scepter, and I shall designate you Warden of Trelawney, my official representative in these waters.
Wow. What a beautiful place. I have been told of the fables of this place, but I've seen it now for the very first time.
Promises to become the largest capital of my empire.
The Queen wants a metropolis to be built here at Crown Falls. Look at that. So look at the size of this place, first of all.
Are starting to get sick.
Holy cow. That is a great big old place, ain't it? My word. All kinds of room to make something gigantic. Alright, so we're not going to waste too much time around here, because this, I do believe, will be a separate series, I think, here on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is. I think there's kind of a campaign type thing you need to go through. I think you got to find the actual sunken treasure and stuff. So I'm going to snap out of this and head back to the old world, where our islands await us. People are getting sick. Oh no! I don't think we have a hospital over here. Potentially. You know what? Can we slap one down? Can we slap a hospital down in here? Let's just do that. Boom. Like that. That'll get taken care of. Alright. So, in the final moments of this episode, I would like to... well, there we go. First of all, the expedition has been completed, and that part of the DLC can be started. So now we just have the Passage expedition. That was fantastic. Alright. Pursuit complete. It's funny how she was like so nervous. She was like running off, getting on her ship, taking off and that. And then all of a sudden we catch her. She's like, oh, hello there. I didn't see ya. And yes, we've met her in Trelawney. And there you go. So let's go take a quick look at where we're at on our main island here that we're working on. Import Island, if you will. And it looks like we are full up again. Yeah, I think the sausage... Do we need to increase our sausage intake? Potentially. You know what? I think we actually need... But this is what we'll do. We got a couple minutes left. We need to increase our sausage production. We mentioned that earlier. We're not quite filling up the ships as well as we need to. So, in here, we need to move this. So let's go with this. Let's move that down in there for now. And we need to start with some roads. Let's see, what do we want? We want to continue this road along here. And let's go ahead and start putting in the stuff that we need. So we need that. Like that, I guess, as well. And like this. Like that. And I think we do the same thing over here and we're good. And then we have to do that one more time on this side in order to complete the symmetry, if you will. It's a nice little pattern we set up here, actually. I like it. This guy can do the same thing over here. Whoops. A little bit too quick with the fingers there. And there you go. So there's the extra piggies. And they're going to need the extra sausages. So let's stick that in there. And...
Not too many changes, I hope.
So that goes... How does that work? No, I think I've got that wrong, right? Yeah. This moves over. This goes like that. That's what we do. And then this goes here. Yes, that's right. I think that's right. It's all about the location of the warehouse. Let's get the warehouse down. That'll clue us in here a bit. So like them like that there. And we will get the roads up the back here like this. Now where does this road go to here? Go like that. And I think I actually have that set up right.
Your people are healthy again.
Yep. And then we just need to do the same thing on the other side. So we actually need this to be deleted because we need a warehouse over here. Like that. And where's... Oh yeah, over here. The place where they make the sausages. And I got that one off again as well. There we go. Put that in there. And we get the roads like that. And there you go. There you go. We can actually put a road. We can actually just for now put a road down like this. And then we'll see if that's enough. We may actually have to do it one more time. We've gone and increased our production by 50%. I think that's pretty good. Because we definitely don't have as much to support over here as we were supporting. I don't think we have enough anyways. Obviously over here we're supporting a lot more workers, I think, in total when you look at, well, not just workers, but anyone who consumes a sausage. So yeah, I think we're definitely consuming a lot more over here. So if this island was being, well, almost completely supported by what we had, another 50% should easily finish this off, I would think, and then cover this just as much as we need it to. Like that. So there we go. Yeah, it actually looks like we're doing okay. The sausages actually got filled in, but it was probably going to go up and down because the supply was a little bit off. But as you can see there, we actually have every last need and happiness need for luxuries completely fulfilled. And it's looking pretty snazzy. So, in the next episode, we're going to have to sort out all the things to make these folks engineers. Okay, that's it though. It's time to go. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Do not forget to like this video if you have enjoyed it. Subscribe if you have not done so already. And leave some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking about the series so far. Be happy to hear your input and give me a little bit of direction going forward. We'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.